Let's begin. It's the win. Listen, laugh, and learn and understand. Hope, believe that you can. It's the Women's Information Network. It's the win.
Welcome to the Win Show. We are so glad you joined us. I'm Paula Fellingham, CEO of the Women's Information Network. It's thewinonline.com. We're the online home for all women, all ages, a community of women helping women. Our hosts are Heather Anderson. She's the runner-up for Miss USA. Laura Lee Christensen is the Executive Vice President of the WIN. And Kim Coles is an actress, a comedian, and a speaker. Our guest today is Betty Cooper. Betty has been speaking and performing professionally for over 30 years. She's an accomplished author and has a wonderful talent for customizing talks and seminars and workshops. To meet the needs of attendees has become her recognized trademark. Welcome, Betty. We're so glad you're here.
Well, I'm so happy to be among such a wonderful group.
Oh, good to have you.
Yeah.
You know, I know, I've heard it said that the fear of speaking in front of a group is one of the very top fears, most common fears that anyone has. I don't know if it's number 1 or 2 or 3, but
It
it's
is
way
number
up there.
one.
Is
It
it
is
number
number
one?
one.
Really?
Number 7 is death.
A lot of things before death.
Yeah.
More feared than death.
More feared than death.
Now that
Yeah.
is-
I'm deathly afraid of spiders. So
That's got to be
So
like
that's
3.
below speaking in front of a group. It really is.
Okay.
Oh,
And it's
amazing.
such a shame because it's so easy to do.
Well, for you,
Yeah.
for many it is, but others it's difficult.
Well, I used to run and hide when people came to the door when I was a little girl, so
Really?
I was a shy one.
why do you say it's easy though? What's easy about it for you
Well,
or
it's
for us?
Okay, because what happens when people say they're nervous is because they're thinking about themselves. And that's what
true.
you should not be doing.
Okay.
If you're just talking about yourself, then why don't you just keep your big mouth
Stay
shut?
at home.
Nobody wants to hear that.
You know, because
That's right.
and people start out, they're either talking about their company or they're talking about themselves, and they're not focused on A is the beginning of the alphabet, and A is
The audience.
your audience, and that's where it should be.
Absolutely.
And you're always looking out there. And once you start thinking about yourself, then you're off focus.
You know, I have been told that to get over stage fright, you're supposed to picture your audience naked or wearing their underwear or something. I'm not going to lie, that actually terrifies me more than speaking in public. I do not want to see them in their underwear.
I know, and what a stupid thing to do because you're not focused. You're not focused on your audience then at all. You know, you're just
You're
not
too
focused on
focused
it.
on your audience there.
But you have to be focused. I have a very simple solution.
Ooh, good.
Is what you have to look at is not what you want to say, because everybody likes to do that. But what you have to do is what you want the people to do when you stop talking. That's your focus.
The action you want them to take.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's the A for action too.
I love that. So how did you get started?
Well, I was a shy little girl.
Yeah, she did.
I don't believe that for an instant.
And I started studying speech when I was about 6 years old.
Okay.
And then a friend of mine, I'm going to write a book one day that says we never had any money, but we were never poor.
Ooh,
And I think that's something that's really needed today because we never had any money, but we were never poor because my mother and father had great friends. One of them had been an opera singer, and so she taught me singing. And then a friend of hers taught speech and drama. And a week before the Christmas concert, the little girl who was playing Red Leaf, the Red Leaf little girl got the measles.
Oh.
So she asked Mrs. Hetherington, have you got a little singer who could learn a piece or a part in a week? And they said, well, Betty could do that. So that's how I started.
You got your
6
start
years
because of
old.
measles.
That's right. That's right.
When she was 6.
Yeah, and so I studied, and Mrs. Matheson was a wonderful teacher and taught me until I was about 16. And I was going to be an actress. I even had my name. Before they had initials for names, my mother's name had been Kate, and her maiden name was White. So I was going to be K.T. White.
All right.
Wasn't that great?
That's very
Always
great.
creative. And that's one of the things you have to be creative.
Yes.
Don't just follow in the footsteps of everyone else. Look at another way of looking at it. Anyway, So I'd been accepted at RADA, which is the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, I was accepted in London once.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then my mother had the stroke, and they said that she would only live about a couple of years. She did live longer than that. But I thought, oh, here I was 16 going on 17, and how could I possibly go away? So to make a long story short, I decided I've been studying, so I'm going to take the exam for Trinity College. Now, you had to be 17 to take it. I'm probably one of the youngest who ever got their first diploma because my birthday was the middle of March, and you had to be 17 to do the exam, which was in April. So that's how I started.
All
It
right.
sounds like you're a risk taker then.
Absolutely.
You go for it. Is that something that you apply when you're making speeches as well? Do you have to be a risk taker as well?
Well, you have to be a risk taker, but you have to be careful too. Because what happens, and I truly believe this, that most of the people fail as speakers is because they're so focused on themselves. When you said about thinking of yourself naked, once you think of
Oh,
that,
no, I did not
the
say thinking of
audience.
myself naked.
No,
No
but
one
that's
wants
what
to see
people.
that.
No,
No, we were thinking of them.
And they say,
clarify.
yeah, I'm sorry, but people tell you that think of them and then you'll feel comfortable. You won't feel comfortable at all because you're not thinking of them and what you want them to do. It's very simple.
When you say thinking about yourself, it's like I might make a mistake, or somebody knows more than I know, or maybe I don't know enough. That kind of stuff. You're just worried about.
No one knows more than you know about what you're talking about from your point of view.
That's true.
Let's
Isn't
talk
it?
about, let's talk
So
about
there-
crafting a presentation. I'm sorry, I cut
Okay.
off you.
No, you're fine. I was just, we're with the Women's Information Network. I thought, there are a lot of women who are in the position of speaking to men when the whole room are men. This is something, she's smiling. So you've had this experience too. How do you get them to listen?
Well, first of all, you have to be very careful that you orchestrate your voice. Your voice has, at the minimum, you've got 2 octaves of tones that you can use.
Lots of them.
And most people use 3 or 1. And they'll go, my name is Betty Cooper, I'm from Calgary, blah, 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 blah. And what you have to say, I'm Betty Cooper. And you pause, and I call them trains of thought. Every time you have a new idea, you pause. And your trains are very short trains. You have to understand that some of them are just an engine. And that's all.
Sure.
Yeah.
Poignant.
What about the speakers who have a caboose and everything? They're just talking too long and talking too much. What about those people, Betty?
Well, they need to have some lessons.
Right, or jump off the train.
That's right. That's a good point.
So, but didn't you talk to me before about how quickly you can help people that they actually can learn to train their voice in about 2 minutes? Is
Absolutely. At one time, I did a thing for radio, and I was on about 50 stations, and the ad that got people wanting me was, this lady can change the way you speak in 3 minutes or less. And I did. I even had a young boy who said, nobody likes me,
What can we do right now then? Is there something we could do right now and implement?
Yes. What you can do right now is think about your voice and think about what you want people to do when you finish talking. You've got these 2 octaves, use them. I say you've got pitch, pace, pause, projection. And every time you have a new idea, you have to change your pitch, higher, lower, your pace, faster, slower. And I have changed people so that they're just so different in such a short time.
And this is partly what your show is going to be about.
Absolutely. Everything that you can do.
You're going to have tons of content.
Yes,
it's going to be
yes,
wonderful.
you are.
Well, it's the love of my life, and for women particularly.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. We have loved having you here.
Well, I've loved being here. Let me tell you. I think this is the best thing since sliced bread, as people say. But
Thank you. Thank
Really
you.
need
She
it.
came all
Thank
the way
you.
from Canada. Thank you so much. And we invite you all to visit thewinonline.com, where you're going to get solutions, share ideas, and really connect with women worldwide. Now let's live joyfully with passion and purpose. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.
It's the Women's Information Network. It's the win.